It was 2 a.m. when I overheard my daughter-in-law on the phone. Tomorrow, we're taking her to the nursing home. Everything's arranged. Can you imagine thinking you found a safe harbor, a home with your own son and his wife, only to discover they were secretly planning to throw you away like trash? That's what happened to me. And let me tell you, the shock was absolutely soul-crushing. My name is Margaret, and I'm 70 years old. For the past 5 years, I'd been living with my son Daniel and his wife Victoria. I truly believed it was my home. I thought they were my family, my refuge after my husband passed. How heartbreakingly wrong I was. It all started when I was widowed. Daniel showed up at my door, tears in his eyes, telling me he couldn't bear to leave me alone, that he was my only family, that he needed me close. His words moved me deeply. I sold my condo, put my entire life savings into investments, and moved in with them. At first, everything seemed perfect. Daniel treated me with affection. Victoria smiled genuinely when she saw me. I felt useful helping with the housework, taking care of them. But slowly, almost imperceptibly, those smiles began to fade. The sweet words turned sharp. The hugs became empty gestures. And I, like a naive fool, kept telling myself it was just a rough patch, that things would get better. Victoria was the first to show her true colors. It began with seemingly innocent comments. "Margaret, don't you think you're eating a bit too much? Or maybe you should stay in your room when we have guests. The house looks tidier that way." Daniel never contradicted her. Even worse, he started to back her up. "Mom, Victoria's right. It's better if you get more rest." Rest? That was their cruel code word for disappear. Months passed, and the humiliations intensified. Victoria stopped cooking for me. "If you want something special to eat, you can make it yourself," she'd tell me, her fake smile perfected. Daniel would pretend not to notice. I'd see him come home from work, find my empty plate on the table while they finished their dinner. "Did you eat, Mom?" He'd ask distractedly, not truly waiting for an answer. My heart ached every time. Then came the night everything shattered. I was washing dishes after they'd gone to their room, and I heard their voices through the wall. Victoria was whispering, "You can't keep this up forever. She's too much of a burden." Daniel replied, "I know, but she's my mother." And then Victoria's chilling response, "Exactly. She's your mother, not mine. And I didn't marry you to become a full-time nurse for the elderly." My hands trembled so violently the plate almost slipped. A nurse for the elderly? That's what she thought of me. Not a mother-in-law, not a future grandmother, but a burden. The words echoed in my head, a cold knot forming in my stomach. The following weeks were pure hell. Victoria treated me as if I were invisible, walking past without a glance, responding with one-word answers, or simply ignoring me. Daniel was no better. He'd kiss Victoria when he came home, then greet me with a nod, as if I were a stranger in his own house. But what truly cut me to the bone was the full story video added in below.